Greetings. Hey, it's Susie Q. Today we begin to break down Attraction 41 questions. Today is question number 25. These can be found via podcast and video at YouTube channel Holistic Healing Community by Susie Juravich. Do subscribe to follow this complimentary offering of how to tune into attracting your desired goal intent, our juicy, groovy new vibe. So today's question is, are you extending kindness with the people in your life? I'm going to read that again. Are you extending kindness with the people in your life? Whew, that feels good to even read that. So yesterday, when I was driving home from all my visiting with people yesterday after church and at church, this came in, and I really feel like it really is called into this question for this morning. And it is this: the jewels of the Magdalene are just below the surface. Rise as they do, you too will sparkle and shine. Oh, God, such riddles I get. Well, so this seems like a really simple question to answer. Are you extending kindness with the people in your life? And, I feel like with this, some of the information that's coming through is that to begin within your own self by being kind to your own self. So start here at the roadmap, at the start button of the roadmap. It begins with you. And so what I'm really feeling into this question is that the kindness first must be extended to your own self. Okay? So it would be like looking in the mirror and just go, looking at yourself. And again, just really coming clean and being authentic with yourself and looking in the mirror and just sending this gracious expression of love and adoration and kindness to the person that is reflected in that mirror, which is you. When you begin to really authentically come into the truth of whoever it is and whatever it is that you are and what you bring into this world, okay, to look in that mirror and strip away all these stories or these narratives or these thought beliefs or these early conditionings, any lineage things that are still kind of like hanger-oners. When you're looking in that mirror, take a moment and take a few beautiful breaths, this beautiful breath of life, your gift of life, by taking in this most beautiful inhalation and drawing this oxygen fully into your system, imagining it just saturating all cells, all the way, coming all the way down, and even feeling it just extending out to the bottom of your feet like an explosion from the bottom of your feet, anchoring you into our mother, this beautiful planet Gaia, anchoring in here now. As you look in that mirror, you come really true to yourself, being kind to yourself as you look in, softening your face, looking at yourself in the mirror, and being kind, extending kindness to that reflection in the mirror. The more that you can do this and really look in the mirror without judgment, without criticism of, I could look this way or I could look this way or I've changed or whatever. Just look in that mirror. Just lay down the judgment. Set aside the judgment. Lay it down. Look in that mirror. Look straight in the mirror. Soften your face. Soften your eyes. And look with loving kindness at the reflection that you see. Begin to do this. Let this be the beginning point of this question. Are you extending kindness to the people in your life? Begin by looking at your own self, your own reflection. And in that expression and laying aside any other judgments or assessments or any story, any past event, looking with loving kindness at your own reflection. When you are able to sustain this feeling of kindness within, so we talked about the jewels of the Magdalene are just below the surface. So when we really dig deep down inside of our own selves and see the shimmery, the jewels, all the colors, the magnificent stones, the most beautiful, magnificent things that are within each one of us, when we can really reach in and grab that and say, this is mine, I claim this. This is the truth of who I am. Then when you're able to do that, look in that mirror, see that reflection with loving kindness. And then from there, and then from there, and then from there, and there, you're going to take that out into the world with people that are in your field. Loving kindness can be a simple act, just as you are reflecting your own self in the mirror and with sending loving kindness to that reflection. Void of any narrative, void of any criticism, void of any wrongdoing that reflection might have seemed it has done in the past. Just lay it down. When you see people on the street, or you're here or you're there, soften your face. See that person, that being, for who they are, just as who you are, a divine, magnificent soul in physical form. See that person in that light. In that light. Letting go and releasing the narrative of who they are, what they do, what they look like, where they're from. Releasing that just for a moment. And simply gaze at another human being with loving kindness. Transmit your energy from your heart space. Begin to send it out as signals, as radio bands, a band, a band, a band, a band, another band of frequency. Just sending that kindness. And I'm going to add loving kindness into your field as you walk today on Monday. Walking into your field. You don't even really need to say anything to these people that are in your field. Be emitting, be a receiver, and then also sending out those signals of loving kindness where you walk, where you live, where you be. Okay. Oh, man. I see you in full out living the jewels of the Magdalene that are inside of you. I'm seeing that in you. And the more you know that, the truth of who you are, the more you can give this kindness, this love out into the world. And you don't even need to say a word. Emit it. Just send it out as radio bands or frequency bands. Share your love. Share your kindness. And may you be blessed.